Let's get out of here while the going's good.
Jeff, I'm not going back with you.
Sorry, but, just for the record, what are we talking about?
I'm staying here.
Oh, you're pulling my bonny leg, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I've never been more serious in my life. I tell you, Jeff, in one day, I feel more a part of her and all this than Jane or anybody or anything back home.
Oh, my dear boy, that's because it is one day. But you do realize if you stay here, it's for always?
I know.
And you do know how long always is around here, right? It's one hell of a long time.
I know.
And this can't just be a trial marriage, because you can't give it up after, oh, say, 600 or 700 years.
I won't ever want to.
You're absolutely positive there'll never come a time in your life where you wish you were with your friends, your family, the life you belong to. How can you know that now?
Well, because here's where I know you'll think I'm crazy. Because I believe in her. And what's more, I believe in this place.
Oh, you do not. You just want to. This Highland voodoo town makes no more sense to you than it does to me. So how can you believe in it if you don't understand it? Never mind. Listen, when you leave here in a few weeks or even a few days, you'll forget all about it. You won't even feel a thing. That's the way a dream is.
What do you mean, dream?
That's what this is, a dream. Why, even now you're not really moved by it.
How do you know?
Oh, because I do. Listen, did you see that funeral that moved through here a moment ago?
Well, yeah. Why?
I'm responsible for it.
What?
Harry Ritchie, I killed him.
You did what?
I killed him, accidentally of course, but nevertheless, I killed him.
But how?
Oh, well, you see, during the chase, I thought to myself, as I caught my breath, we came here to do some hunting, didn't we? Not chase some stupid jilted lover boy around the Highlands of Scotland, in some village that doesn't even exist. So, I took my gun off my back and went to go and hunt some deer. And in the distance, I saw one. My God, it was the biggest deer I'd ever seen. So I took aim and fired. And of course, being the world's best shot, I missed. It didn't seem to matter, though. I scared it into a gorge and it fell a few feet and died. However, when I went over to go and see it, it was not a deer at all, but a dear old Harry Ritchie, dead.
My God, Jeff, I'm so sorry.
What for?
You must feel half dead inside.
Quite on the contrary. I don't feel a thing.
You actually feel nothing.
Nothing. Except like going home.
But why don't you?
Because this is a dream, a good one for you and a bad one
for...
Wait
a minute. Will you?
See, I've confused you, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
And if you really believed as much as you think you do, I couldn't do that. I'll wait for you outside of town.
Tommy, what did he mean by that?
Tommy, Fiona tells me you want to stay.
Tommy, what is it?
It's no good, Fiona. I'm leaving. And it's not because I don't love you. I think I do. But I guess I don't trust my own feelings.
You mean you're not sure you can accept everything?
That's about it.
You better hurry, Fiona. There's not much time left. Tommy, do not be ashamed of yourself. It's the hardest thing in the world to leave everything behind. Even though sometimes it's the only way to get everything.
I'm sorry this is happening, Mr. Murdoch. I'll be dreaming of, for you're all I'll see from this day on. These hurried hours were all the life we could share. Still I will go with not a tear, just a prayer. And when we are far apart, you'll find something from your heart has gone with me from this day on. You see, we mustn't be sorry about anything.
I'm not. In fact, I shouldn't be surprised if I'll be less lonely now than I was before you came. I think real loneliness is not being in love in vain, but not being in love at all.
But it'll fade in time.
When you do that. All the years to come, and through all the days to come, I know.
Sorry, Fiona. To stay and have no fears or regrets. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tommy. And don't forget, any day, any night, that always and always, I love you. I love you. I love you.
What is this, Frank? DDT?
Your usual whiskey.
Oh, why do you say the usual? Have I been drinking it long?
Well, you've been drinking that continuously since you came back from Scotland 4 months ago.
Oh, well, I've just decided I don't like it. I've got to go off this stuff. It'll kill me. Give me a gin.
And what do you have with it?
Oh, a little whiskey, please.
Right.
Oh, Frank, seems my watch has stopped. What time is it?
It's 6:10.
Oh, that late. I'd better get up to my room. Pour me another 2 or 3. You never know how long the nights are going to be these days.
Right. I say, it's about time for Miss Ashton to call.
Who?
Miss Ashton. Jane Ashton? Mr. Albright's fiancée? Don't tell me you've forgotten her.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. What about her?
Well, it's just about this time every day. She either calls or comes in or both, looking for Mr. Albright.
Well, I'm glad you warned me. I'll drink up and get out of here.
But don't you like Miss Ashton, sir?
Oh, very, very much. But when she's stalking Mr. Albright, I tell you, Frank, scratch the surface of any woman Scratch the surface, and she'll like it.
But on the most serious note, where is Mr. Oldham?
Oh, I don't know. He packed up his parcels and left a few months ago and vanished like Brigadoon.
Who?
Oh, nothing. That was the name of a brother I had once who ran away.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Albright.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh, how nice to
Tommy
see you.
is my good friend Tommy.
How are you, Jeff?
Good, thanks. Where have you been all month?
Up on a farm in New Hampshire.
Oh, a farm. With all that dirty dirt and everything. What were you doing there?
Enjoying myself. Just the usual piece, Frank. I haven't water.
Well, if you enjoy it so much, when you get married, why don't you buy one?
I wonder if I want to get married, Jeff.
Oh?
You see, my dear Tank, I'm in love with someone else. And I can't get over it.
Well, can I get over it?
And the problem is because I can't be with her, I can't be with anyone else. That's why I went away. So many little things remind me of her. I could be with some people and they're just talking, and they say one little word, and that opens a door of memory for me. And then suddenly I'm not with them anymore. I'm a few thousand miles away with her. Then slowly I make my way back into the conversation. They ask me a question, and I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I haven't heard a thing.
Oh, you must be fascinating company.
When I'm alone, it's easier.
Tommy!
Hello, Jane.
What a wonderful surprise.
Oh, hello, Jane.
When did you get back?
A little while ago.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
Oh, I've been worried half to death about you.
Oh, hello, Jane. How have you been?
Let me look at you.
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I must say, you do look well.
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. I've had a little cold, but other than that... Well, I hate to drink and run, but I think I'll be getting up to my room now.
I'll catch up with you later, Jeff.
Goodbye. Put it on the bill, please, Frank.
Sir, your bill's awfully high.
So am I.
Tommy, why didn't you write me?
Nothing to say, I guess. A drink?
Rye and water, please. Why didn't you wire me you were coming in? After all, darling, I did think the minute you'd get in town, you'd call me, or come to me. Come to me, bend to me, kiss me goodday, darling, my darling, 'tis all I can say. Just come to me, bend to me, kiss me goodday, give me your lips, and don't take them away. And I didn't think you'd want to do that, would you?
Oh, maybe?
You mean you'd even consider it?
What?
Living 60 miles from New York?
No, I don't want to do that.
I didn't think so, and I told Mr. Jackson.
Who?
Herbert Jackson.
Oh. Who's he?
I just told you. He's the real estate man I've been working with. I told him you'd call him.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Oh, please do. I'm trying so hard to arrange everything. Do you still want Jeff to stand up for you?
Well, of course. If he can. Why?
Nothing. It's just that he's so impossible these days. Everybody is bored to death with him.
Well, maybe I'm not interested in everybody. Especially the everybody we know.
You've certainly been antisocial since you returned from Scotland. If you really want to avoid everybody, why don't we take Mr. Jackson's house? It's far away and right on the top of a high, beautiful hill. Through the heather on the hill.
No, Jane, no!
No what?
I can't go through with it. There's going to be no wedding next month.
Do you mean you're postponing it again?
No, I'm not postponing it. I'm calling it off for good.
Calling it off?
I can't do it. Ever.
Oh, you have a nerve. After all this time, I've waited for you and tried to be patient and put up with your idiotic whims and temperament.
I'm sorry. But something happened to me a few months ago that I can't explain, and now I don't fit in here anymore.
Oh, I think you're going clean out of your mind. But I refuse to stand here and argue with you in this bar. Let's go home.
Go home, go home, go home with Bonnie G. Go home, I'll go home with Bonnie G. Go home, go home with Bonnie G. Go home, I'll.
And if you think anybody else is going to put up with your nonsense, you're raving mad. So think that over, Mr. Albright, when you're all alone.
You understood, Fiona. I didn't.
I think real loneliness is not being in love in vain, but not being in love at all. You walking through the heather when we were there together. That's all I'll say from this day on.
These hurried hours were all the life we could share. Still I will go with not a tear, just a prayer. And when
All the years to come and through, all the tears to come,
I know I'll be yours from this day on. Room 732, please. Jeff, are you sober? I want to go back to Scotland. Never mind what for. I want to go back right away. We'll get plenty of reservations. I want to go. It's awful. Awful and unbelievable.
What's awful and unbelievable?
Well, to think that somewhere out there between the mist and the stars, there's someone I want so terribly. She's not dead, she's only asleep.
Did you come all the way over here just to say that? You could have told me that over the phone in New York for a dime.
I had to come back and see that it really wasn't there.
Oh, it didn't work that way for me. I'm still trying to convince myself it happened at all.
There's the big difference between us.
So tell me about it.
You know, some things, they can become so real to you, you can't explain them away anymore. God, why do people have to lose things to realize how much they really want them?
All right, let's take one last look at this place, and then let's get walking. I got lost here once.
Tommy, lad. Oh, my. You must surely love her. Don't look so surprised, lad. Come on. After all, as I told you, if you love someone deeply, anything's possible. Even miracles.
Held out her hand and I stayed and stayed. And now across the green I'll go home with Bonnie Jean. Go home, go home, go home with Bonnie Jean. Go home, I'll go home with Bonnie Jean. I used to have 100 friends, but when we are wedded the friendship ends. They never come to call, so farewell to one and all. Farewell to all the lads I knew, I'll see them again when they're married too. For now across the green I'll go home with Bonnie Jean. Go home, go home, go home with Bonnie Jean. Go home, I'll go home with Bonnie Jean. In Edinburgh I used to know a lass with an air and her name was Jo, and every
every night at 10 I would meet her in the glen. But now I'll not see her again, especially not in the glen at 10. For now across the green I'll go home with Bonnie T. Go home, go home, go home with Bonnie T. Go home, I'll go home with Bonnie T. Hello to married men I've known, I'll soon have a wife and leave yours alone. A bonny wife indeed, and she's all I'll ever need. With Bonnie G my days will fly, and love her I will till the day I die. That's why across the green